Have you got problems? Concerned or anxious about the future? Well, you're in luck, because it's time for Foresight with Finola Vance. Kingdom of Stone Tree Broadcasting's very own meteor astrologer will use her ability to see what's coming, ordinarily applied to just the weather, to advise you on your future.
That's right. If you've got issues, why not call in by chanting the incantation? Lusicolin, Toxala, Scramblegs. Aranthair, who is our first caller?
First up, we have Peridoc. He's a halfling who has a question about his upcoming wedding.
All right, Peridoc. Why don't you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, I've been with this girl for a couple years now, and we're engaged to be married. But now that the wedding date is getting close, I'm not so sure this is what I wanted.
I see. Peridoc, I thought the reason that halflings didn't wear shoes was because they had fur on their feet and that kept them from getting cold.
What?
Never mind. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your fiancée to help me tune into your relationship on the astral plane?
Well, she's great. She's smart and funny, and she likes animals. And she's a veterinary druid. She's really nice.
She sure sounds like it, and it sure sounds like you love her. So I'm not sure why you're so concerned.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I do feel a little better. But what do you see about my future?
Your wedding day will have temperatures in the mid-70s, sunny with a light breeze. I hope you picked an outdoor venue because it's the perfect day for an outdoor wedding. Who's our next caller?
Let's see. Our next caller has refused to give their name, and when prompted to give a fake name, she kind of zoned out. Let's just call her Alias.
Okay. Alias. What seems to be the trouble?
I'm an adventurer, let's say, and I'm maybe gonna take on this quest, see?
Okay.
And I was just wondering if you could perhaps tell me, should I expect to run into any traps or guards? Wait, no, not guards. What are they called in dungeons?
I mean, dungeons have guards, although not like the city has guards. Maybe guardians would be a better word?
Sure. Yeah. Any of them. Oh, and maybe how much loot can I expect to find if I take on this particular heist? I mean quest.
I can try.
Open up. This is the Stone Tree City Guard.
On the other hand, perhaps guard was the correct word.
Aw, cripes! You'll never take me!
The person you're trying to reach is not available. Please end your spell and chant again.
Okay, so I'll just tell you. I'm not seeing a lot of loot in your future, but the day you get out of prison will have a 60% chance of freezing rain in the afternoon, changing to sleet in the evening. Next caller, please.
Alton is calling for advice on what career he should choose. He's hoping you can give him some foresight wisdom.
Careers are a very important decision. Tell me a little about your situation, Alton.
I'm getting to the age where I need to choose an apprenticeship. My mother wants me to go into the family business like her, but I kind of want to explore other options.
I see. And what's the family business?
We make shoes.
And what kinds of other options have you been considering?
Well, I've applied to a wizard college, but I haven't gone as far as choosing a program of study or anything.
Oh, really? Which one?
Kellic Wizard College.
Oh, CWC! An excellent choice. That's my alma mater, you know. Great school.
Aranthair, we're helping Alton, not reliving your college days.
Oh, right.
Alton, I assume that you've already learned a thing or two about making shoes. Do you like it?
Well, sure I do. But I can't help but feel like there's just something more to do than just making shoes. And to be honest, I think shoemaking is making Mom a little bit crazy.
Here's the thing, Alton. While choosing a career is an important decision, it is by no means a permanent decision. It isn't like if you go away to college, you can never return to the family business. And likewise, if you stay home, you can always take a chance on something else later.
I guess I never thought about it that way.
And more knowledge is helpful no matter what you choose to do with your life. Maybe you'd learn things at college that would be beneficial to a quality cordwainer. If I recall correctly, Kellic Wizard College has an item enchantment program, don't they?
That's right. And they also have one of the most prominent sound magic programs in all...
Rent there!
Sorry.
Anyways. Alton? Does that help any?
Yeah, you've given me a lot to think about. Thanks!
No problem. You might want to come up with something that'll keep hats on in windy weather. It might come in handy at graduation. I think that's all the time we have for today. But thank you for listening to Foresight with Finola Vance. Now get out there and enjoy today's beautiful weather while you can.
Please remember that while Finola Vance's weather predictions are 94% accurate, people's personal lives are much more complicated. She's still around 90% accurate, 64% of the time. So use her predictions accordingly. KSTB accepts no responsibility for any decisions you make based on advice heard on this program. You're listening to KSTB, the Kingdom of Stone Tree Broadcasting.